Okay, Tiki Taki first. What's going on, Tiki Taki? JBFH, second person. Low key. Okay, Tiki Taki being first, good accomplishment. Low key though, being first don't really matter. Now, Tiki Taki, of course, I appreciate you being first. I don't look at anyone differently though. But of course, I appreciate y'all both being in here. Y'all see what I'm talking about? The audio gets messed up, and it's the most annoying thing ever. And then you have to end, and then you have to restart. But it's okay. I'm sure, a decent amount of people will join this new live. Landon, what's going on? King, what's going on? See, the first four people we had in here, people that were already in here. Then Mr. Dragster, five people. We're all good, guys. Y'all knew we were good from the get go. We still have 7 matchups we have to do. So I don't know how long this is going to take me, but we still have 7 matchups. We went through 1 matchup. I was just kind of like yapping my ass off. I love Jimmy Choo, man. Mute? I'm good. Was I muted? I'm going for a run soon. Nice, John. Fragrance of the day was OG Voyage. Just gonna chill with some friends a little later. Want to do something subtle and good smelling. Like Voyage. If your goal is just to have like a nice, subtle, nice scent to you, Nautica Voyage is super good. Normally, what I would do is whenever I'd go to play basketball, I just do like a couple sprays. I do like 2 sprays on my neck and a spray on my chest. It's just like a super refreshing scent. I was thinking about buying either Invictus Platinum or Pour Homme for summer. I would go. I mean, I think that they're both good. Um, I don't think you can go wrong with either. I would say maybe go Pour Homme just because it's cheaper. Scent of the day, Eros Flame. Hey, we have Eros Flame in our next matchup. So let's get on to our next matchup. Chat, we should not vote so the stream gets dragged out to 3 hours. Y'all should not. What was I saying about the bond? I have no clue what I was saying about the bond, King. I got totally messed up with having to restart. Blake Hunter, hey, what's going on, man? So, 20 people. More people coming in. We have Prada Black and Versace Eros Flame. Oh, okay. Let's go. Prada Black and Eros Flame. All right. 2 of my favorite fragrances here. First of all, we got 23 people in here. Some of y'all double tap the screen to like it up. Timothy McVeigh did nothing wrong. I have no clue who that is, but okay. So 2 fragrances we have right here, and this is interesting. This is a 3.4 ounce. This is a 1.7 ounce. They're like pretty similar sized bottles. Prada Black is this super nice, I almost said refreshing. Prada Black is this super nice, powdery, ambery, vanillic scent. Very nice, sweet, and seductive. What am I saying? Versace Eros Flame is a super good, citrusy, sweet, floral. It has like this super nice rose note in it, and then it's peppery and woodsy. It's a very good fragrance. Both good. I get good longevity with both of these ones as well. But make sure to vote. I think if I can only pick one, I'd have to go Eros Flame just because my girlfriend got it for me for Valentine's Day. I might go to Sephora tomorrow. King, vlog it. It's my take on ombre leather, EDP or parfum. Which one is good? In my opinion, the parfum's the only good one. Polo Red is good. Ombre leather worth every cent. By the way, my recovery went well. I'm going back to eating solid food, especially after. Oh, you're going back to eating them again. Gotcha, C2. That's a nice one. They're both super good. Second favorite winter scent. Oh, ombre leather is. I'm back. TNS, welcome back. Let's see what people said. Okay, Prada Black. 54% to 46%. I mean, now we have a matchup of... Okay, actually, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to, make these matchups. Normally what I do is, okay, now we would have Rasasi Hawass and Prada Black put together, but that's not a really good matchup, so I will kind of make the matchups to be a little bit better. Jimmy Choo, Urban Hero, Gold Good, please answer quick. I have no clue. If I have space, I'll vlog. Got you, King. I got you, King. Next one we're gonna go. We got two really good everyday fragrances. We have Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum or Acqua di Gio Profondo. So let's see, Legend EDP, Legend EDP, or ADG Profondo. There we go. So okay, wow, hold on. Do you know if Jimmy Choo Ice is good? I've tried it, it's pretty good. Ordered ombre leather EDP, not parfum. Did I make a mistake? Personally, like to me, I wouldn't wear the eau de parfum. I like the parfum more. But it just depends. Try it out. If you don't like it, maybe you can return it. You should do battles when you're trading fragrances. I could. I don't have any Kenzo fragrances, no. JPG Elixir or Le Parfum, the Elixir. But I would prefer Ultramale in general. Tomorrow I'm aware Cremo, Bourbon Oak, 85%, similar clone to Hugo Boss Bottled Parfum. Hey, that could be good for sure. I've never tried Boss Bottled Parfum. I have the original Boss Bottled. I love Profondo. Profondo's super good. These two fragrances, Profondo is the super nice. At its base, the Acqua di Gio DNA is this fresh, citrus, like slight fruity floral fragrance. This has a lot of aquatics and has mineral notes in there. Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. It's a more accurate clone of Abercrombie and Fitch's Fierce. It's this super nice, woodsy, clean, warm, peppery, spicy fragrance that's still fresh enough to wear year round. They are both phenomenal. With Legend Eau de Parfum, I get a lot better longevity and projection than with Profondo. I do about 5 sprays of each of these fragrances. Or I think I do 4 with Legend Eau de Parfum and 5 with Profondo. With Profondo, I get like 7 hours of longevity, with like 6 or 7 hours of longevity with a foot or two of projection. With Legend Eau de Parfum, 4 sprays, I get like 8 to 9 hours of longevity with like 2 to 3 feet of projection. Do I like Dior Sauvage? Sauvage is good. You have a tester to Boss Bottle Parfum. When you ran out of the bottle, smell almost exactly like Cremo, Bourbon, and Oak on the dry down, but slightly different. Gotcha. I don't have Most Wanted Parfum. I used to have it. Acqua di Gio will never be outdated. I agree. Profondo will never be outdated. I agree. I've not smelled any Gucci Guilty Love Edition. Love Dior Fahrenheit. King, do you actually love Dior Fahrenheit? I think Dior Fahrenheit's decent. The Most Wanted is good. I prefer Stronger with You EDP. Well, by EDP, I'm assuming you mean intensely, but I would agree. Cheaper version of Instant Crush. Get the Fragrance World Barcot 5, like whatever the Fragrance World Baccarat Rouge 540 is. I don't know exactly what it's called. Okay, Acqua di Gio Profondo ended up winning that one, 64 to 36. I don't know if I would really call that one a surprise. Like, they're both super good fragrances. I feel like an Acqua di Gio is more known than Legend. Do I have Tuxedo? And if I do, what's my opinion? I don't have Tuxedo. Never tried it. I picked Legend, and Legend's super good. I think if I had to pick between, though, I don't know which one I'd go, because they're both super good. So buying tester is worth it. This Mancera Instant Crush was a tester. It came with a tester bottle, and it didn't come with a bag, but it came with a cap, and this was $70. So it's definitely worth it. I love Instant Crush. I got a whole 4 ounce of Instant Crush for $70 just because it was a tester. The Emporio Armani. What do I think about Emporio Armani? It's a really good brand. Cheapest places to buy fragrances online. I always recommend Joma Shop. They might not be the cheapest, but it's a very good, like very user-friendly site. But Cream Bourbon Oak was your second fragrance. Nice, woody, spicy, boozy fragrance. 6 to 7 out of it. Really good pickup for 22. Tyler, so I used to have Spice and Black Vanilla, and I liked it, but I didn't like love it. And at the time, I didn't really like that whole, Spice Bomb Extreme DNA, which is kind of what that one was going for. But I'd definitely be open to getting. I mean, I wouldn't say all of the Cremo fragrances, just because like some of them don't seem like they're good. But like I would definitely pick some up, especially if I see them at like my TJ Maxx that I work at, or like my Ross. I would definitely pick one of them up. What website do I buy testers from? Joma Shop. What long-lasting, good projection summer perfume do I prefer for high heat summers? Good projection, long-lasting for high heat. Rasasi Hawass automatically comes to mind. One of my go-tos for the summer. Super nice, sugary, sweet fragrance. It's like Invictus on steroids. Another one that comes to mind John Paul Gaultier's Le Beau EDT. Um, yeah, those would really be like my big, like, really good, long lasting ones for the summer. You could also go Acqua di Gio Parfum. You go Acqua di Gio Profondo. You could go Versace Dylan Blue. There's a lot of options you could go there. I've seen Paul TJ Maxx when I was little. Wish I knew to pick it up. I mean, you can still find it at your TJ Maxx and Ross a lot. It pops up, but they always have like a 1 ounce for like 45 bucks. That's not a good deal. First fragrance was Baccarat Dior Elixir. Mine too, King. Versace Flame EDP. I have Eros Flame. It ended up losing actually, so it's back in the collection. Hawas or Hawas Ice, which is better? I don't know. I've never tried Hawas Ice. I know I love Hawas though. I've heard Hawas Ice is good, but again, I've just never tried it before. Oh shit. Oh, Mr. Dragster says, oh shit. Okay, something's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Stronger with You EDT good, or should you get a different one? Stronger with You EDT is my favorite fragrance of all time. If you consider buying a Cremo fragrance, bourbon and oak or blue cider and cypress, nice, fresh, sweet, slightly vanilla fragrance, 6 to 7 hours longevity. That's actually not bad. That's actually good. Um, I'd definitely pick him up if I ever saw him. F. LeBeau. King LeBeau, so good. Am I mad about Profumo being discontinued? I never tried it. And also, like, when Profumo got discontinued, I wasn't really, like, into fragrances. Like, I don't know when it got discontinued. If it was, like, 2020, like, if it was, like, late 2022, 2023, I wasn't, like, really, like, into fragrances. I had some fragrances, but I wasn't really, like, into fragrances like that. We're moving on to the next one. I'm actually going to type this first while I have two hands opposed to just one hand. So we have Ultramale and code Eau de Parfum. It's crazy to me because I almost traded code Eau de Parfum. I really don't know why I was going to do it, and I'm glad that I didn't. 2023 or 2024. I don't know, because, well, and also, like, I got my first Acqua di Gio, like, last summer. And that was Profondo. I picked it up at, like, I picked it up at my Ross. I had just seen it there, and I was like, oh my god, it's an Acqua di Gio, and I bought it. And it's super good, but I did not like it at first. I thought it wasn't good. Ultramall easy win, 80 to 20 watch. Okay, we'll see if this is an 80-20 win. John Paul Gaultier's Ultramall. It's nice, sweet, lavender vanilla, sweet, fruity, juicy pear, some florals, and some greenness. Armani Code Eau de Parfum. It's that original Armani Code shaving cream, iris, lavender, powdery tonka bean, slight vanilla-ness to it with a lot of citrus, just like this added layer of citrus. If you like that original Armani Code, you want more citrus, get Armani Code Eau de Parfum, the original formulation. This is original, as John is saying. Code EDP is discontinued. So technically, this code EDP is discontinued. They have a new code EDP that's out that supposedly smells like Profumo. I don't know if it does. What are my thoughts on Goodfellow? So I thought it was good. My girlfriend liked it, but she was allergic to something in it because it gave her an allergic reaction. What was my first fragrance? Stronger With You EDT. JBG Lamal, yep, Ultramall. I've not tried Paco Rabanne Ultraviolet. It looks good, though, and it looks very interesting. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Oh Intense. For summers, it would be good. In my opinion, like, the light blues that are worth it, I think the original light blue is still super good. It smells like the Oh Intense, but just with bad longevity. Just reapply it, honestly. And then Summer Vibes is super good. Do I remember Armani Mania, and would you want to bring it back? So Matthew, I've only been collecting fragrances since late 2022, so I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I mean, it could have been discontinued recently, but I have no clue. Also, I was born in like 2008, so depending on when that fragrance like came out and was discontinued, I could have not even been born. I tried the new Code EDP, kind of smells like Profumo. So a lot of people are like, oh my god, it smells just like Profumo. I love the original Code. I don't know why they discontinued it. It's super good. What's happening up in here? Grim, we are just doing fragrance battles right now. We have Ultramall and Code Eau de Parfum original formulation. I always like this look. Like, just this bottle is super, like, good looking to me. And it's interesting. It's a 3.7 ounce. It's not a 3.4 ounce, it's not a 4 ounce, it's not a 4.2 ounce, it's a 3.7 ounce. It's kind of a random. It's 110 ml. It's not 100 ml. You know. Is why so why Le Parfum going to discontinue? I don't think it's going to be discontinued. I would be sad if it gets discontinued. Okay, someone said it was going to be 80-20 Ultramale, 70-30 Ultramale. So you were wrong, but Ultramale is moving on 70% to 30%. That is crazy. That was almost a sweep. Elixir and Prada Ocean, they're both really good. Yeah, they are both really good for sure. For sure. They're both super good. Why did I hide that? I don't know why I hid that message, but I did. What's my opinion on Yves Saint Laurent? Really good brand. I used to have La Nuit de L'Homme, Wylan, and Wyla Parfum. I traded Wyla Parfum and I traded La Nuit de L'Homme. I still have a big, you can see it right there, big 6.7 ounce of L'Homme. Got a 6.7 ounce of Armani Code Absolute. Got discontinued 2 years ago. Had a feeling it was going to be discontinued, so I scooped it up. John, nice, dude. I don't have any Zahar off Stanford. I like the Elixir, both Ocean EDT and the Le Parfum. The Le Parfum's good. I think it's solid. I think if I were to go back and buy one, like the original EDT smells really good, but it doesn't last long. I want some Code Colonia so bad. I've never heard of that. What do you think about Y Intense? Y Intense is good. Yeah, Y Intense is for sure good. It's just like it's weird because why it's Y Eau de Parfum Intense. You think it's a stronger version of the EDP. To me, it's a little more toned down than the EDP. A little different scent, but pretty much like 95% similar scent, but just a little more toned down, a little easier to wear, in my opinion. YSLY isn't like a hard fragrance to wear, but YEDP I feel like can get a little cloying. That fragrance, my friend has it, and they have an older batch. They got it like the year it came out, but dude, they do 3 sprays and it is insanely strong. Khamrah Kawa. There we go. How do you measure points for fragrance battles? So I don't measure the points. Everyone votes, and then it 7 for Latafa Kamarkawa, so I know that one wins. One of the best code flankers ever got discontinued years back. Oh, gotcha. I think the EDP got discontinued because the Armani bottle change. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Ram? For special occasions, Colonia is also discontinued. There's a new market. Wiley Parfum going to discontinue, so I bought a backup box. Dude, that's stupid. Wiley Parfum is my favorite. Think that Le Male Parfum smells like JFG EDT. It's kind of overrated for the price. You're buying it and it's always sold out. So this is not Le Male Le Parfum. It looks darker. I don't know why. It's John Paul Gaultier's Ultramale. No, I don't know. Like you could be mistaken, and you could be thinking of Ultramale, or you could be thinking of Le Male Parfum. They both smell like Le Male, but different. I like Ultramale a lot more than Le Male Parfum. So if you are talking about Le Male Parfum, I don't really like that much. I would agree with you. Armaf Club and Elite Limited Edition, great. I've never heard it, or I have heard about it. It looks good. Jensen said something about Armani bottle change in one of his videos. Gotcha. Well, speaking of an Armani fragrance, we have Stronger With You Intensely, original formulation. This is a super nice boozy, sweet, cinnamon, toffee, vanilla fragrance. Super, super good. Latafa Kamrakawa is this super nice cinnamon, coffee, praline, white floral fragrance. 2 phenomenal fragrances. And I am kind of sad because, like, with this warmer weather that I've been having, it's really making me think, damn, dude. Latafa Kamrakawa, Stronger With You Intensely. Some of these fragrances I've been wearing recently, because it has been cold, I'm not really going to be wearing them. And I'm going to be wearing all my fresh fragrances. I love fresh fragrances, and they're super easy to get complimented with. And I love the warmer weather. I feel like I'm a lot happier in the warmer weather. And like here in the summer, I go camping a lot. I wear fragrances when I go camping. I wear fragrances when I go to my fair. When I go to the water park and stuff like that. So I am very excited for the weather to change, to wear my warmer fragrances, but I am definitely a little sad that some of these fragrances are gonna have to go away soon. King is saying it's too cold to be outside. King, I'm telling you, maybe Montana has better weather than New York. Going for a run. Appreciate your content. See big things in your future. John, I appreciate it, man. Have fun on your run. Thank you for the support. Bit Feminine. Selly, what's going on? BM Matrix, how's it going? Have Ultramale, smells amazing. Yeah, Ultramale is so good. Khamrah coffee, yes. So kawa means coffee in Arabic. This is Latafa Khamrah coffee. So Latafa Khamrah with coffee. What I think about Blue Day Chanel? Is it worth it? I don't really like Blue Day Chanel. It's not worth it at all, in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Khamrah Kawa 70-30, crazy. I like literally just said what Tiki Taki said. He said 70-30 is crazy thought. More people liked Intensely. They're two really good fragrances. Intensely and Kawa are both phenomenal. I guess the masses just liked Intensely more. Definitely a shocker. I was also thinking because it's an original formulation of Intensely, people are gonna be like, damn, here we go. But I guess not. New York City, a better state overall. Hey, King. When I'm an adult, I'll come see New York. Okay, you can show me around. You show me how cool it is. You can come to Montana. I'll show you around, and then we can talk about it. Okay. Same here. Nearly all my top fragrances are cool weather scents. And so, Sleepy John, my point in that isn't saying like, oh, I'm upset because my favorite fragrances are cooler weather fragrances. You know, those warmer fragrances overall. But like so stronger with you EDT, no matter what, I will wear that fragrance in the warmer weather because that's my favorite fragrance. My girlfriend loves it. Um, but like I definitely do love cool weather fragrances. I love the fresh fragrances as well. Like they're super, super good. They're all really good. As Grim said, so Grim says I have plenty of bangers for all seasons. Me too. I got spring on lockdown, I got summer on lockdown, got fall on lockdown, got winter on lockdown. But there is something sad about going from that cooler weather transitioning into that warmer weather. You were just wearing Latafa Khamrah was stronger with you, absolutely. John Paul Gaultier's Ultramale, but now you're changing. You're wearing Versace Porome, you're wearing Prada L'Homme, you're wearing Dylan Blue. But outside of Montana real soon. King today, come on. New York, Long Island, I'm up in here. Eric, shout out Long Island. Shout out Long Island for sure. It's a hard pick for me. I agree, Grim. I agree, Sally. I don't have patience to stay live that long. Props to you, sir. Thank you. Have the OG Khamrah. It's my favorite fragrance in my collection. Put on 4 sprays, lasts 8 to 9 hours. Really good projection. It's just so good. I've heard it's super good. Getting Versace Hawass Black in the mail tomorrow. Steve, definitely let me know how it is. My phone is gonna die. That is crazy. I don't know how my phone is going to die, but it is. All right. I brought an extension cord this time. So we're going to see if I can charge my phone or if we're going to have to be dumb and sit. Oh my God. That's going to like rip out of my phone. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, idea. Why am I so smart? Why am I so freaking smart, guys? It's actually painful how smart I am right now. I'm a super genius, guys. Now. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that is weird. Okay. I'm sitting on my knees right now. But this isn't bad. This is not bad. How long have I been live? So this live, which I've been live for 24 minutes on, and I was live on another live, but I got called, so the whole thing got messed up. Probably for around the same time, so like almost an hour at this point. About to do a video on Hawass Fire and a few. Grim, nice. Mike is a ball of joy. I am. What's on my next list of pickups? I don't have really anything in specific, just some warmer weather fragrances. Thoughts on Eros Energy? I think Eros Energy is good. It's like a good, like, different take on on that Aventus DNA. Can't wait to see how Hawass Fire is, Grim. Which one, Grim? Grim G has sense with the red and black profile pic. Got my first unique luxury coming in soon. Grim, what is it? I ain't worried. Got some Coral Fantasy just in time for spring. Nab, Calvin Klein. Counter, nasty, underrated scent. Pick that one up if you can. I've never even heard of that one. Wow, I've never... Oh. I realized I messed it up. Selly was asking which Hawass. I thought he was saying which one is Grim. I was like, bro, Grim's right there. What do you mean? Get 40 knots in myself. I have the clone of 40 knots, so I don't think I'll get 40 knots. I will definitely get myself. Got Khamrah yesterday. Steve, what do you think about it? Replica Sailing Day, good. Nothing insane. Get Tommy Vibrant Summer. You know what's funny? Every time I go to school, boys are using a fragrance. Ask them what they always say. They're using Ultramale. Well, I know that they're using 9 p.m. I can smell the difference. A lot of people, so this person walks up to me. He's like, hey, smell me. And I smell him, and like it kind of smells like Ultramale, but it smells different. I'm like, is it Ultramale? And he's like, no, it's off, not 9 p.m. And I was like, oh, okay. Talk about the unique luxury fragrance you have coming in, Graham. Would you rather unlimited games but no bacon, or unlimited bacon but no bacon? I do probably unlimited bacon but bacon and games. You know. Thoughts on CBD and perfume? I saw something on that. I mean, I think if it could have some positive effects, I think it could be cool. My bad, Sally, getting Istanbul in. My friend, the OG Hawass, personally thinks it's really good on skin. Nice, fresh, sweet. Bottle smells like grapes to me. It does kind of like it could have like a slight like grape-ish vibe to it. I could definitely see what you're talking about. Here we have two beast mode fragrances, Sauvage Elixir and Red Tobacco. Talk about two fragrances you walk in a room, you are going to hit somebody in the face with. 9 p.m. is way fruitier. I agree, it is more fruitier. Heard really good things about Istanbul. I know Tazo really loves that one. The voice impression, got it. What voice impression? Okay, these two fragrances, Dior Sauvage Elixir and Mancera's Red Tobacco. Two beast mode fragrances. You want to get noticed, like I said. You want to walk into a room and you want someone to smell you. These are the fragrances. Let's start off with Dior Sauvage Elixir. Dior Sauvage Elixir, one of my favorite fragrances. This is a super nice lavender, woodsy, very aromatic fragrance. It has a lot of spices. It has this nice licorice root. Super, super good. Beast mode. I do like 3 sprays. Get a bunch of compliments, and I definitely get noticed. The Mancera's Red Tobacco. This is this leathery cherry tobacco dry, and oh, it is this absolutely sexy, seductive cherry cigar. So good. So, so good. I need to give this one a wearing before the warm weather. I know that for a fact because I really don't want to wear this one in the heat. So when it starts to dip down again, I need to give this one a wearing. Kind of surprised you like Red Tobacco, Micah. It's kind of mature. It definitely is a more mature scent. I would personally say though, I really see my my choices in fragrances maturing. I wouldn't really have liked like Mancera Red Tobacco a couple months ago, but more recently, like I've been trading to get more like adultish masculine fragrances. But Selly also, look at what I got back. Look at what I got back, Selly. If you know, you know. I got Assad, but I want the original. I mean, they're both really good. And then, like, who knows? Because you could have them both side by side. You could be like, wow, Assad really is not that good. Or, who knows? You could have them side by side. You could be like, wow, I like Assad way more than Sauvage Elixir. We're 55 sprays of Sauvage Elixir. Flame within 500-foot radius. I will ignite. Good boy. 614, what's going on? Your taste is growing. LMAO, knew it wouldn't be gone for long. Dude, Selly, I traded it. And I was like, fuck, dude, I miss it so bad. Luckily, the guy I traded this to wore this. So, without getting too deep, he was talking to this girl, wore this fragrance, and then they like stopped talking. So it's kind of giving bad memories. So I got a decent deal on this one. Feel Graham, have to dive in the house. Blue jeans. I have blue jeans right behind Pour Homme. It's that little like black thing right above my finger. Blue jeans, so good. Such a good fragrance. Got Coral Fantasy 614. Nice. Okay. Oh, I hate blue jeans. I love blue jeans. Micah, you still have to try Electimus Trojan. Selly, send me a sample of it and I will try it. I swear. Guys, if you guys want me to smell a fragrance, send me a sample. Honestly, though, I think what I will probably do is once I start saving up and when I have my brand going, I'll probably open up a PO box and I'll have this like series where I'll have you guys send me like samples of stuff, or just like send me stuff that you guys want to review. Almost kind of like if any of you guys watch like iDubbbz Bad Unboxing, something like that. Love vintage scents. The OG Sauvage, one of my favorite scents, is a 32-year-old. Same with Ralph Lauren, Safari, and Paco Rabanne Green, timeless classics. Nice. LOL, I got you, Micah. Hey, Selly, I better see that sample on my doorstep tomorrow. Dylan Blue, so good. Saw a knockoff red tobaccos, red tobacco at Marshall's called Monarch Red Tobacco Vanilla. Smelled like a cough syrup in an ashtray. It was horrid. I know what you're talking about, and now a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is such a good clone of red tobacco." Where I had smelled that, I didn't think it was bad. It just kind of smelled like sandalwood. But when the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I have red tobacco," I had not actually smelt red tobacco when I traded for it, and then I'm smelling it, and I'm like, "Damn, this smells kind of good." But Sauvage Elixir did end up winning. I mean, who knows? I thought maybe Red Tobacco had a chance to win. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was hyping up Red Tobacco. Someone was like, "Just watch, Red Tobacco's gonna win." And I did watch, and Red Tobacco did not win. So whoever said that, you lied. So thank you guys for getting my hopes up. Dude, my knees hurt so bad. I'm putting a pillow down where I'm sitting. Fuck. Whew. Oh my god, that's so much better. Red Tobacco is grown and classy for sure. Very, very classy. How's work going, King? King, actually, definitely let us know how work is going. I know that I've talked to you a little bit about it. Like definitely around when you were starting work. But I haven't asked you for a while. We got Versace Dylan Blue, and then obviously like that was Grim asking you, but I want to know as well. And then Aqua di Gio Parfum. We're still on the first round. I don't know how we're still on the first round. Aqua di Gio Parfum base. It's that linen, clean linen, citrus, aquatic with some floralness. This more fruity, floral, very approachable, very sweet. And then, well, very sweet for an Aqua di Gio. It's probably the sweetest out of the whole line that I've smelt. And then Versace Dylan Blue. Super nice, aquatic, bergamot, and baroxin, ambery, resinous, grapefruit, bergamot. That's really a whole lot of what I get from Dylan Blue. It's synthetic. These are both really good fragrances. I only picked Dylan Blue because your ex loves Dylan Blue too. Dylan Blue's super good though. I haven't gotten into any heated arguments for like a week. King, that is good. Not sure. I ended up doing a 3.5 hour live last night. See, like here's the thing. Like I've done like a 3 hour live. And that shit was crazy. To be fair, Micah, if you to be honest, if I open up a PO box, you're gonna send me some stuff. Gotcha. Longer, 30 more minutes for my first shift. Then your second shift starts at 4 to 12. Doesn't Banana Republic have something similar to red tobacco? It's like a dark tobacco and cherry or something like that. I have no clue. If you open a PO box and you test the Cremo fragrances, so you could try them out. Hey Tyler, I will for sure try them out. Everything go nice and smooth for the meantime. That's good. And Broxin, yes, a lot of them Broxin in Dylan Blue. So Aqua di Gio Parfum and Versace Dylan Blue. Y'all vote. We got 22 people in here. We should have more than 6 votes. And y'all, please double tap the screen for so you guys can like and support me. I gotta set up. So last time I got okay. So like obviously I was like monetizing everything, and I could get donations. I can monetize my videos, run ads, and everything. And then YouTube was like, "Oh, you have to verify your identity." I thought it was like my identity because I'm like the actual person who runs the channel. But since I'm under 18, I have to sign up with like my mom's information. So I submit my ID. And then it's like, "No, this is wrong." And it made me reset my whole fucking thing. So now it let me monetize, and then it was like, "Oh, verify ID." So now I know what I have to do. So hopefully it won't happen again. Nice. Hopefully it continues to go smooth. Might go live tonight. Just bought some samples of the whole Louis Vuitton live. Want to smell them on live. Hey, Selly, there's a decent chance I'll be free, so I could definitely stop in. Yeah, trying to do the back gate's been trying to keep me at the main gate for the whole 16 hours. King, that is crazy. I heard main gate sucks. All right, Versace Dylan Blue won 62 to 38. Yeah, 62 to 38%. I'm going to match this up with Aqua di Gio Profondo. Again, as I said earlier, I was putting those matches together, opposed to just, oh, this is how it goes. Also, I'm sorry about the camera tilt. It's because it's plugged in right now. Oh, here we go. Now it looks like the camera tilt shouldn't happen. There we go. It's perfect. Toy Boy's super good. But I decided let's put Dylan Blue with Aqua di Gio Profondo, because I feel like Dylan Blue matches better with Profondo than like Wasabi Hawas, and these two fragrances would match more better with Hawas. Dad picked up 2 fragrances, Dior Fahrenheit and Tommy Hilfiger. Both are good. Prefer Tommy Hilfiger. Both are good, but Fahrenheit's very masculine. It is. You ever think about doing Twitch, Kick, Rumble, as well as YouTube? I've definitely thought of like gaming for sure. That's something I would be open to do. I think if I were to go a gaming route, I would, instead of saving up for an Xbox Series X, I would save up for PS5 because you can stream right off a PS5. So I could do that. I also am possibly thinking about VR content as well. I mean I love playing VR. The only thing I'm hesitant about with like gaming, and I know you're just talking about like streaming, but with gaming is it's something I do for fun, and it's something I kind of do to de-stress. So I don't know if that's really something I would want to do, like to, have to make a video, have to play for a certain purpose, but I could. I know I definitely will do like some cartooning channel. Do live at 6:30, so if you're not busy, you should join up. Tyler, I could probably stop in. Gonna keep the live running to give you watch hours, take my dog when you get in. I'll have to record a vid for my channel, tap into your live silly if I'm not live. Hey, Grim, I appreciate it, man. PS5 all day. Hey, I don't know, man. All right, but let's see. We do have to get a move on. I guess I hadn't realized how slow I was moving on this. We have City Rhythm Austin and Instant Crush. This is the last matchup of the first round. City Rhythm Austin is this super, super good like apple tobacco cinnamon fragrance. To me, it smells like either cinnamon applesauce or like a cinnamon apple pie. And then Mancera's Instant Crush, it's similar to like Baccarat Rouge 540, has that floral fruity DNA, super nice, like saffron, a little bit of rose in there. Two really good fragrances. It's like you want more of that like zingy, sugary, sweet Baccarat Rouge 540 vibe from Instant Crush, or you want more of that like sexy, seductive apple pie vibe from Austin. Instant Crush, easy win. They're both super good. Carolina Herrera, I had one, but I traded it away. Any 2K players in here, I'm going to go. I used to play 2K before I gave my Xbox to my girlfriend. Honestly, I gave up my Xbox because, like, I have a Xbox 360. I have an Xbox original, but I don't really play it because it's just old. I have an Xbox 360. I have a PS4. I have a PS3. I've really just been playing those. I've been playing all my old games. Dig your channel. Hope you succeed. Hey, I appreciate that, Sleepy John. Tom Ford, Ombre Leather. Ombre Leather, I prefer the Parfum. That would be my personal recommendation, but at the base, they're just like strong leather fragrances. 4:30 your time. Okay, yeah, Tyler, I will try and stop in. If I don't, then either something came up or I just forgot. But don't hold it against me, I suppose. But yeah, two super good fragrances here, man. Sarah Instant Crush, City Rhythm Austin. I was kind of talking about Austin, and I had said Austin smells like what I thought Angel Share was going to smell like. People say, oh, Angel Share smells like a apple pie. It smells like an apple crumble. People say, oh, Parfums Marley Layton smells like an apple pie. It's not. This to me smells more like an apple pie than like cinnamon applesauce, but someone said I smell like applesauce, and I was like, fuck, dude, I smell like applesauce now. Can you do top 5 pro athlete fragrance list? Like, athletes who have fragrances, or what? Before I go, who else does fragrance content support? Small creators in the same niche. Y'all, let Grim know. Herder can't wear the office is extremely powerful. Tom Ford, when you have the dupe, it projected like crazy. Well, honestly, Lachlan, like if you have ombre leather parfum, that's what I would go for the office use, but just do like one spray right in your chest, dude. That's what I would personally do. Okay, Instant Crush 1, 75%, 2, 25%. Kind of interesting. I would have expected Austin to give a little bit more of a fight. I mean, City Rhythm fragrances aren't as well known as like, Mancera, but they're good. Picked up Mercedes-Benz Club Black. How is that one? I don't think I'm going to pick that one up until the cooler weather. Like, really, I'm just going to be picking up. And no, here's the thing. I know some people do opposite because when it's warm out, cooler weather fragrances are going to get a little cheaper and the warmer weather fragrances are going to get more expensive and vice versa. For me, really, like, I buy fragrances for in that weather because I don't want to, say it's 90 degrees outside. I don't want to buy a warm tobacco fragrance and just have it sit. Now, unless I'm at, like, my TJ Maxx or my Ross, I'm like, wow, this is a crazy-ass deal. We have we have this Tom Ford, we have Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum, 3.4 ounce for $100. Yeah, I'm picking that up. But really, if I'm going fragrance shopping, ordering something, like, I'll order YSL myself. I'll order something good for the warm weather. Good fragrances, 13 to 15 years old. Trying to build your collection before your dad tells me no more. Rasasi Hawass, Versace Dylan Blue, Latafa Khamrah Kawa. Fragrance World, Amber Eve, Paris Corner, Maj, Moscow Mule. Those would be just some really good places to start. Honestly, Tyler, what I would do is really just get like Middle Eastern fragrances. As soon as your dad sees you spending like, oh, $100, $100, $100, $100, that's a lot worse than him saying you'd be like, okay, here's 20 bucks for a Latafa, here's 30 bucks for a Paris Corner, you know? I would say just go for the cheaper Middle Eastern fragrances. Do I like Polo 67? I do. It's good. Want to pick up Club Black? You have vanilla heavy scent, so I feel like it'd be redundant. I've heard it's super good, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's so good. Winter in the yeah. So, and then another thing that you could do, which King brings up a good point, is you could macerate the fragrance during the summer. That always is a good thing that you can do. I know I definitely had like Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. I got it last summer. And I got it like last summer around the time I had gone to the fair. So it was like August, it was like July or August or something like that. And me and Hollis got, and she got Lovely Cherry, but we got the fragrances. And over the, winter, they macerated so much that, they smell different. Bright Peach specifically, Lovely Cherry was super good out of the box. And had like good projection and longevity. And Bright Peach was super good as well, but it didn't have really good longevity and it smelled super synthetic. Now it smells like a lot more natural. Moscow Mule's like heat. Moscow Mule's so good. Get Arty Universe for 40. Grim, I've seen it. It looks super good. I have Niche Australian. Oh, Niche Australian fragrance, Cuban tobacco. Can we send you fragrances to try out? Dude, if you want to send me fragrances, I'm all for that. If you guys have a brand and you guys want to send me fragrances, send me fragrances. If you are just someone who wants to send me fragrance, send me fragrance. Hit me up in my Gmail or my Instagram. I have them linked in my bio. Try Royal Oud by House of Perfumes. I'm not. Dior Homme 2020 versus Dior Homme Cologne 2022. Well, Dior Homme 2020 is like a woodsy lavender fragrance, or a woodsy iris. And then Dior Homme Cologne is like a refreshing lemonade. Let your Macy macerate and it got good performance. Your Macy? Send you an empty bottle of Polar Red. Do it, dude. I hate any oud fragrance. Why is that? Oud's so good. But these two fragrances, Dior Sauvage Elixir, aromatic woodsy lavender, nutmeg, ambery, resinous, licorice root. That's what I was looking for. Licorice fragrance. Latafa Khamrah, woodsy, cinnamon, boozy, white floral, praline, candied fruits, coffee. Super good. Vanilla, warm, cinnamon. Both phenomenal fragrances. King has a Clona Sauvage Elixir. He has Latafa Assad, and he picked up Khamrah. He says that in Khamrah, he gets an alcohol-heavy opening, and he said in the dry down not as much, but he said in the opening he gets alcohol. I get like some alcohol, but I think it really blends well. Like, I don't smell that and think, oh, that's like a shit ton of alcohol. You met your Chanel. Gotcha, King. That makes sense. Y'all, it's 50-50 right now. So whoever votes next gets to choose. Gets to choose which one. All right, here we go. Ending it right here. Sauvage Elixir 55-45. Sauvage Elixir moves on. Latafa Khamrah was phenomenal. But, I mean, and King, it could just be the differences between our skin. I'm going to have to disagree. When you say Khamrah has an alcohol-heavy opening, I got to disagree. For the first, at least on my skin, for the first, maybe 3 seconds, it's alcohol-heavy. But then it's not. Let's see. Profondo and Dylan Blue. Here's a good matchup right here. Profondo, Dylan Blue. Okay, who made that mess? What mess? Who made what mess? Okay, Acqua di Gio Profondo, Versace Dylan Blue. Acqua di Gio Profondo, citrusy, mineralic, aquatic, fresh linen. That's a little floral sweet. And then Versace Dylan Blue is this super nice synthetic sweet. It's a synthetic sweet bergamot and Broxton watery fragrance. Both super good. Both really nice. If you want more of like that clean, fresh linen, go Profondo. If you want more of that salty, aquatic, synthetic grapefruit, go Dylan Blue. Who's Dylan? Why is he blue? Because he is. Dry down is nice on Khamrah. The dry down is super nice on Khamrah. I love it. Dylan Blue, easy out. You don't like Dylan Blue, Sleepy John? Thoughts on Jus Balm? I've heard it's terrible and that it's like a really sweet, syrupy fragrance. I've tried it. It smells like I don't. It smells so bad. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's horrible. It's horrible. Aqua ADG Profondo 67% to 33%. Dylan Blue gets crazy compliments in my experience. It definitely does get a lot of compliments. Epi fragrance is so crazy. Says JPG Elixir is gas. On YouTube Shorts, he says that's 1,000%. The big thing. Here's the big thing that I can't do with some of like the really big fragrance influencers is when they're like in a video, they'll be like, my top 5 sweet fragrances. Number 5, Versace Dylan Blue. Number 5, John Paul Gaultier's Ultramale. This is a super nice fragrance, great longevity, great projection. And then a video that they'll make a week from then, they'll be like, fragrances I don't recommend you buy. John Paul Gaultier's Ultramale, it's okay. It's too sweet. It's nothing insane. Don't get it. Buddy, a week ago you said it was the best fragrance you've ever smelled. Dylan Blue doesn't last long. It lasts really long on me. Dude, what is you bought me 4 times? Are we cool or what? What do you mean, Steve? My ex loved Dylan Blue, so it gives me bad memories. The scent is good, but yeah. See, no, here's the thing. That's the thing that you have to think of. Memories with people, specifically partners, is something that not a lot of people think of. But it's like if you break up with a girlfriend, like, you know, so say I broke up with my girlfriend. I highly doubt I would like Stronger With You anymore. I would probably not like Stronger With You. I would probably, if anything, I'd probably walk outside and like smash my bottle. But, you know, like, I don't know. I think that's something some people need to think of more. Opinions on 1 million Elixir, really good. Have almost 400 fragrances. Yes, I use them all. What's your most used one? One time I went to Macy's, 5-year-old kid spraying colognes. He was like, want some cologne? Sprayed Polo Green on me. Tyler, that little kid knew that you wanted some Polo Green. Okay, we have John Paul Gaultier's Ultramale, and then we have Prada Black. John Paul Gaultier's Ultramale is this super, super nice woodsy lavender, vanilla, green, herbal fragrance. It has this nice pear fruitiness. And then Prada Black is this super nice powdery, ambery, vanilla fragrance. 2 really good fragrances, both sweet, but they're different. You know, do you want a more darker, sweet, seductive fragrance, or you want a more bold, fruity fragrance? How many fragrances do I have? I have like 70. Stronger With You is low-key overrated. I'm a girl. I mean, my girlfriend's favorite fragrance is the original Stronger With You. I could definitely see like Stronger With You Intensely being overrated. I don't really think that the original Stronger With You gets a lot of love, so I don't think it would be fair to necessarily say it's overrated. But like I could see someone saying, "Oh, Stronger With You Intensely is overrated," or "Absolutely is overrated." Mike, a long time no see. Darsh, how has it been, man? Okay, Prada Black. That was weird. Oh, okay. I thought it went from 67% to 50-50. I was like, dude, what the hell? Okay, you meant Intensely. Yeah, like Intensely could definitely be considered overrated. I will agree with you on that one. It definitely could be looked at as a little overrated. The EDT doesn't get nearly as much love, in my opinion, to like be considered an overrated fragrance, though. I'm good. What about you, Darsh? I'm doing pretty good. Well said, man. Thank you, Sleepy John. But honestly, Ultramale, I was kind of surprised by that one. I honestly felt like Ultramale was just gonna win that one, quite frankly. Just because Ultramale is always a hyped up fragrance. Stronger With You is the best. Not a bad one in the bunch. I agree. You bought Ultramale. Are you, Darsh, are you saying you bought Ultramale, or are you asking if I bought it? We have Instant Crush and Hawas. So not the best matchup here, but still not a bad matchup. They're more sweet fragrances. Next to Heater, make my Spice Pump Infrared EDP projects. It smells so nice. King, nice. Do I have Fakar Black? I don't, but King does. Best cheap fragrance in my opinion. Best cheap fragrance, probably Versace Hawas. So I got some new. I did get more, yes, for sure. Initio best house by far. Never tried anything from Initio. Love Polo, Polo Red, Polo Green. So ask my opinion. Smells like old man, grass and cigarettes. Love Polo Blue. Signature sentence, really good. I mean, I don't think Polo Green isn't really good. But hot take. I like Dior Fahrenheit more than Polo Green. Mancera Instant Crush, Rasasi Hawass. Rasasi Hawass is similar to Invictus. It's that nice, sugary, sweet, aquatic fragrance that's, synthetic. And then Mancera Instant Crush is similar to like Baccarat Rouge 540, very fruity, floral, sweet, that nice saffron and amber. Two phenomenal fragrances. This is crazy. I'm ending it here. Rasasi Hawass sweeped Instant Crush, 100-0. That is crazy. Okay. King, you cannot even say F Hawass when it just sweeped Mancera Instant Crush, bro. That is bonkers. And that was a quick-ass sweep. I don't even think I had that pull up for a minute. Okay. That was the second round. Moving into the third round. Awesome cheap fragrance. Under $20. Starman, Nebula, Fruity, and Boozy. Why do I feel like that would be a clone of something from, like, Mueller? Yeah, I agree with you. Dior Fahrenheit, a lot better in my opinion because my dad's things are sent. Oh, Tyler, I didn't even think about that. My Burlington has been stacked past month, picked up 4 fragrances in the last week. Steve, nice. Some thoughts on 9 p.m. Friend Body says the best fragrance he's ever smelled. I don't really think that it's like an insane, like, okay, 9 p.m., you can do a lot better. I think, honestly, at that point, just get Ultramale, because here's my thing with clones. If you can get a clone that's like 100%, like 90, like 95, 100% there, then it's probably a worthwhile clone. But we're acting like you can't get Ultramale for like $80. You can get a 2.5 ounce of Ultramale for like $80. Like, sure, it's double the price of 9 p.m., but if you just want the real thing, get the real thing. Pretty pumped for that Hawass Elixir. It looks good, but of course, if it's just going to be like Lamar Elixir, it's not going to be anything crazy. What he said. Damn. I dropped my Sauvage Elixir. That's crazy. Okay. We have Dior Sauvage Elixir and Prada Black. Prada Black, ambery, powdery vanilla. Sauvage Elixir is this super nice, nutmeggy, spicy, woodsy, lavender, very aromatic with some nutmeg and licorice root. 2 phenomenal fragrances. Now, whichever one wins this will go into the final round, and then whichever one wins the next one will go into the final round, and then they will be the last one. We will see which is truly the best fragrance out of all 16 fragrances I had, which is like a fifth of my collection, maybe a little less than a fifth. But y'all, please vote. And if y'all have not already, please double tap the screen to like it up. Like up the live and give me some support. When I went to Macy's, smelled 1 Million Lucky, smelled so good. Longevity was terrible, pretty much gone when I left the mall. I don't like 1 Million Lucky. It's too, like, sweet for me. I love sweet fragrances, but to me, like, I sprayed that on and it made me nauseous. Sauvage Elixir, 83 to 17%. So that was a pretty decent sweep with Klarna and Afterpay. Don't really even trip about scent prices unless they're stupid high. Well, and like, I mean, I can kind of see to a certain extent with like Afterpay, if you're talking about like where you just buy it and then you would just like pay the money back, like same premise of like a credit card. I mean, like, yeah, I kind of guess, but like regardless, you still need to have that money. In a sense, it's no different than just a credit card where it's like, you still have to have the money to back it up. Best Jean Paul Gaultier, the black and gold one. In my opinion, it's Ultramale, so like the dark blue one. So we have Acqua di Gio Profondo and Rasasi Hawass. Did I write that correctly? I did. Okay, we have Hawass and Profondo. Rasasi Hawass, clone of like Invictus with some more spices, more. This has some plum, and it has some cinnamon, so it's a thicker version of Invictus. And then Acqua di Gio Profondo, original Invictus, clean, citrusy linen with some aquatics and with some mineral notes. 2 phenomenal fragrances for the warmer weather. I will say what I would give the edge on longevity and projection to would be Hawass. Uniqueness, I mean, they're both more like, basic smelling fragrances. Invictus is very popular. I will say, in my opinion, Profondo stands out because of the mineral notes a little bit more than Hawass, but you will probably stand out with Hawass more because of the better longevity and projection. but you cannot go wrong with either of them. Both phenomenal for that warmer weather. One time, friend had a bottle of Sauvage in his pocket. Your math teacher took it away and said he wouldn't give it back. Or he said he would, but he didn't give it back? That's so dumb, dude. What? It's been proven to have compounds that cause harm to unborn children as well. Shit, good thing I'm not having a baby, dude. And he never saw his Dior Sauvage again. That's stupid, because it's like, at that point, you're just taking, like, you're just taking someone's possession, you know? Like, it makes no sense there. Read the paragraph above. I'm not seeing a paragraph. Yeah, literally all I see is you saying about the, like, being bad for unborn children. Drinking an energy drink, I am. Breezeberry Alani. It's not bad. Go up a little more. Bro, I scrolled up a decent amount. Yeah, no, I'm scrolling up to people talking, like, I'm scrolling all the way up to when King was talking about Lamar Jackson having a fragrance. FB fragrances. Opinion on most wanted EDP intense. It's good. I would go intensely, though. Got to go out, grind, have a good luck on 4K. Grim, I appreciate it, man. You have a good night. Last fragrance bottle we're going to do, Hawas versus Sauvage Elixir. So not the best matchup, but we will see which one will win. Tommy Hilfiger makes me sick. Interesting. My vote isn't going through for some reason, but I picked Profondo. Hey, Sleepy John, even if your vote had gone through, Profondo, actually, it would have been 50-50. But yeah, it's weird. I'm going to drink one later on my next lunch break. Nice, King. Rasasi Hawas and Dior Sauvage Elixir. Didn't like Assad Bourbon, but my bottle's aging really good. So, Rasasi Hawas, Dior Sauvage Elixir. Rasasi Hawas, Invictus with cinnamon and with, like, plum. Sauvage Elixir, aromatic, lavender, woodsy, nutmeggy fragrance. Now, here's also the thing, too. For special occasions or for dinners, I will wear, like, cool weather fragrances. I'll wear Sauvage Elixir to a dinner. I'll wear Mancera Instant Crush to a dinner. I'll wear Mancera Red Tobacco to a wedding, you know? Now, here's the thing. I think for the most part, don't wear very strong fragrances in the heat. But if it's for a special occasion, if it's for a wedding, if it's for something where, like, maybe you would want to stand out, yeah, go a cool weather fragrance in the warm weather. Sauvage Elixir won. So Sauvage Elixir, out of all those fragrances I put up, is the best fragrance. But yeah, Sauvage Elixir won. So that's neat. Start putting in your guys' last comments because I'm going to get going. Do I have any Montal? I used to have Arabian's Tonka, which was a horrible experience. I wore it one time. It was way too strong, and it was not good at all. I retyped it, Micah. Okay. I'm still not seeing it. So, let's see. Yeah. It's still not up. Sometimes what YouTube will do, if they think what you're saying could be, like, weird or, like rude or anything like that, it won't send the message through, so. Or if it thinks you're talking about something, like, controversial, then it'll do that. I drink Nautica Voyage in the morning so I could sweat it out with the best longevity. I agree. Let's go Elixir for the win. Yes, sir. Off-note Supremacy, not only intense. I've never tried it, but it looks good. It sounds good. It looks good. Probably tastes good. All right. But let's see. That's going to do it. Y'all, please make sure to drop a sub and a like if you guys have not already. I would really appreciate it. Have a good day. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, everyone. I love y'all. Thank you all for the support.